and gentlemen, if Quảng Trị has known with Thành Cổ, where took place the fiercest and most sacrificed battle, Điện Biên Phủ has known with A1 Hill. The Điện Biên Phủ campaign took place with 56 day and night, while A1 Hill battle took place with 39 day and night. The A1 Hill is located in an important strategic position. It's order to protect the center of subdivision and to protect the cellar of General de Scattery. In this place, French army are arranged well-trained force with three road systems. The first defense line system has the truncated banyan tree in order to protect the road to A1. The reason for the name truncated banyan tree is that there was a large banyan tree, and beside that had a temple named Đức Thánh Trận. But when French came and occupied it before, they started cutting the tree and demolishing the temple in order to build blockhouse. And the remaining chunk of a banyan tree looked like a man, so people call this tree is a man's mouth or the truncated banyan tree. In here, French army built the supply chains from central Mường Thanh to A1. The mission of Vietnamese troops, especially for the battalion 251, the regiment 174 and brigade 316, was to destroy and prevent the French supply chains. For 10 days and nights, Vietnamese troops fought and built the battlefield under the French firepower. Knowing the Vietnamese troop intention, French army used both tanks and infantry to attack and field Vietnamese battlefield. With the determination to win, Vietnamese troops, especially battalion 251, destroyed attack and prevented successfully the French army supply chains by 1:30 p.m. 6th of May 1954. And besides that, Vietnamese troops also destroyed successfully 3 light machine guns and 1 heavy machine gun.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second line defense system of France at this phase. French troops used strong powers as mortars, pieces, heavy machine gun to support the outer line and hold the third line defense system stably. Some symbols on this arrow are the badges of most well-trained paratroopers of French expeditionary troops. Some English had established history of 100 years and had never been defeated, but coming to Điện Biên Phủ in general and A1 in particular, they were defeated here. Ladies and gentlemen, A1 was named by Vietnamese army. Former it had different names. In the conflict town between the landlords, it was called Lạng Thượng Hiểu, a territory between the deputy and left side of Miss Ho Quảng and Gai Lạng Thượng. When French colonialists occupied Điện Biên Phủ, they chose this hill to be a garrison, so it was called Đồn Tây Hill. In 1953, France once again occupied Điện Biên Phủ. They named this hill Eliang II, the name of a French beautiful girl, with the aim to encourage French soldiers to protect this hill as protect their beautiful girl. In the Điện Biên Phủ campaign, French colonialists was aided up to 73% of the war in Indochina. France was aided many large and modern weapons, in which 10 tanks from 16 to 18 tons be transported to Điện Biên Phủ by disassembling, putting them on planes, and then dropping and assembling them Edmund Thanh Airport. The countries always approve 25 technicians to assemble every 3 days a tank, and he also sent 2 tanks to a counterattack base A1. After this tank was solidified, the rest one withdrew back to tank center, and this is the cause of the tank named Basiler. However, this tank was solidified by 4 Vietnamese soldiers at June the 1st, 1954. Ladies and gentlemen, natural tank is a mass way for soldiers who saw the tank on fire when the tank counterattacked on base A1. The soldiers fought very bravely, used bazooka guns to destroy the tank, but at the same time, the 4 soldiers sacrificed forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vietnamese troops first attack took place at 17 p.m. on March the 30th, 1954. After Vietnamese artillery attacked continually to bait up the earthen rain, including A1 Hill, Regiment 174 were divided into 2 attacking directions starting from Hill Chai and Hill Ap into the bay. Hill Ap were lower than Hill A1, so it would suffer from directly fire from top of the hill. Therefore, this hill had another name, Daily Ground. From the two battlefield, Vietnamese troops attacked to Hill A1. By midnight, they occupied 2/3 of the hill. In the morning of March 31st, 1954, French troops ordered paratrooper, tanks, artillery, and air force to counterattack many times and fight back at Vietnamese troops. Vietnamese troops were forced to retreat 20 meters down the low side to keep the occupied part. Regiment 174 had to retreat to the train line right above the door, organized to defend, occupy 1/3 of the bay. The second attack, 9th of March 31st, 1954. Regiment 102, Brigade 308, commanded by Regiment Leader Nguyễn Sinh Hùng, were ordered to fight. The remaining section of Regiment 174 were in Regiment 102 formation. At this time, French troops also moved the Parachute Battalion No. 6 to replace Battalion No. 1. Moroccan Infantry Regiment, which were broken damagedly the night before. At 24 o'clock on March 31st, Regiment 102 attacked to the entry cellar. Ignited the explosion. It terminated 20 French soldiers, collected many live machine guns, and 1 electric radio. At 2 a.m. April the 1st, French troops sent more than 100 soldiers from Muang Thai to counterattack their artillery fire on the hill surface. Past Vietnamese troops close to the open door. The fighting on A1 Hill still took place very fiercely. Many attacks and anti-attacks took place consecutively. At 5 o'clock of the same day, French tanks and infantry continued bombarding on the hill surface. The battle took fiercely. Luckily, Exile occupied half of the high peak. Vietnam occupied the eastern side, and French army occupied the western side. The third attack, 9th of April the 1st, 1954. At noon April the 1st, Commander of Regiment 102, Nguyễn Hung Sinh, entered the open door and commanded directly together with company commander Tom Thang, using many kinds of weapons to exterminate many French soldiers. He was injured but still held the battle steady. Vietnamese army battles were very brave and fierce. It can be said that in the compact history of the Brigade 308, there has never had such a facility like that. Thanks to bravery fighting spirit of the cadre, soldier, and regiment commander, Vietnamese troops defeated French attack and restored battlefield on the night of March the 31st. At Bay A1 this time, France had to withdraw all their troops from the bay and rush to reinforce A1 at any cost. Vietnamese soldiers fought with French troops every inch of land. France still occupied two-thirds of the bay until receiving the order of battle command hand over the task for Brigade 316. Regiment 102 were left with only few companies. Regiment 102 were ordered to withdraw and hand over the battlefield to Regiment 174. In order to destroy the ancient command, Tunnel Bay A1, Vietnam started to dig the tunnel to put explosives under the foot of French troops underground tunnel. From April the 20th to May the 4th, 1954, Engineer Team M83 were protected and supported by Battalion 225 to dig a 33-meter-long underground tunnel and a branch at the end of tunnel with 1.5 meter each side to contain explosives. A1 hill land were as solid as young rock under the keeping and strict security of French troops. Digging tunnels were very difficult, but with a high fighting spirit, the soldiers didn't hesitate to harden and sacrificing, which squad leader Lưu Việt Hoàng promoted the initiative during digging tunnel to complete the task. The first attack from evening of May the 6th, 1954 to morning of May the 7th, 1954. At 20:30, May the 6th, 1954, Leader Nguyen Phu Xuyen Khung and two comrades, Nguyen Bach and Nguyen Diet, ignited the explorer. A light flash accompanied by a deep explosion shook the hill, a smoke pillar right high. The explosive powder destroyed some blockhouse chances. Exterminated a part of French parachute company No. 2, made French troops to be diseased. Catching the chance, Vietnamese army skipped the other gun mouth, fired directly on French headquarters on top of the hill. Here, most of the soldiers in the first storm troop team also died after the other. Deputy Battalion Lesson rearranged the formation and rushed to attack and occupy French headquarters. At around 22 p.m., May the 6th, 1954, Regiment Leader 174 Nguyen Hữu An moved the headquarters into a strong cellar of battle, directly commander fighting. In the southeast, Battalion 251 attracted truncated binary blockhouse at 2030. French firepower were placed outside secretly, causing anti-personnel for Vietnamese troops Explore Squad volunteer to destroy the machine gun mount. Vietnamese troops occupied truncated banyan tree, blocked out at midnight, and exterminated more than 20 French soldiers. On the top of the hill, when the command Turner fell, French troops retreated back to Motor battlefield, far from Commander Turner, 20 meters to the western resistance facility. Company 361 were ordered to attack into the south direction. French Parachute Company No. 2 resisted officially. At around 1:30 on May the 7th, Company 316 exterminated the remaining force of the Parachute Company No. 2. The stormtroop team of Vice Squad Leader Tân Duy arrested Captain Edner, Company 315, Battalion 249, commanded by Company Leader Nguyen Hai Bang, were ordered to fight according to northwest direction up the bay. Battalion 251 coordinated attacking from the southwest. The above unit, together with 2 pincer east and south, at around 3 a.m. on March the 7th, Company 315 annihilated the last resistance plate, captured all four rest of Colony Parachute Battalion No. 1, including Captain Puzi, commander of the bay, and 34 paratrooper. The battle at Bay A1 ended at 4:30 p.m. May the 7th, 1954. After 8 hours of the fourth attack, Regiment 174 destroyed Bay A1 completely. Over 39 days and nights, Vietnamese troops eliminated 4 battalions, 5 damaged 3 French mechanical battalions, exterminated 825 French soldiers. A1. The key of Dien Bien Phu Bay Group has been broken completely. The liberation of this bay created a springboard for them to attack into the Gatry bunker and capture him and entire headquarters of Dien Bien Phu Bay Group.